Oh, hello. It is some more MMA news with Gomi, and we're going to be opening up with a big one. Guys, I am a Henry Cejudo fan, and I am tired of pretending I'm not. And the king of cringe, Triple C, is targeted to come back. Now, this is actually targeted. We heard it from Ariel Helwani, who you may hold your reservations about him, but at the very least, most of the time he talks about fights being announced, he's spot on. And we hear that, and we hear Henry Cejudo is coming back, potentially to reclaim his 135 belt from Aljamain Sterling, and it's looking to be targeted, funnily enough, on UFC 284 in Perth. You know, the Australia card, where we're going to more likely have Islam versus Volko, and we already have Whitaker versus Costa announced in the card. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I like this fight a lot. A lot of people like to meme on Henry. A lot of people like to give him crap for how he acts, but they forget he's a double champion. Legitimately, Henry Cejudo is a double champion. Do you know how many double champions there are? As of right now, the only double champions that have been in UFC have been Randy Couture, BJ Penn, Conor McGregor, George St. Pierre, Daniel Cormier, Amanda Nunes, Henry Cejudo. And let me tell you right now, only 4 have had 2 belts at once. Henry Cejudo being one of them. So the disrespect that's been doled out to Henry Cejudo, it finally ends. How does he handle Aljamain Sterling as well? I actually like his chances to beat Aljamain Sterling. I'm not going to lie to you. Because Henry Cejudo is an Olympic wrestler, guys. He's an insane wrestler, and towards the end of his career, his striking had been very polished, taking out Cruz and TJ with ease. Far easier than, say, Aljamain took out TJ while TJ had a dislocated shoulder. But much for the reasons I actually picked Aljo to win against TJ kind of falls in line with Henry Cejudo. Inactivity. But his inactivity wasn't also wrought with injuries, and also when he left the sport in a dominant position, as unlike TJ basically left the sport getting knocked out by Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo left the sport destroying Dominic Cruz and blitzing him, a very good fighter who we saw gave a really good fight against Chito Vera. Looks like Sean O'Malley is more than likely getting passed up for his shot against Aljamain Sterling, which to be honest makes sense. I'm not sure if he's ready. He did really good against Petr Yan, but I think Aljo would blitz him. So let him tighten up, let him watch that film like he said he was going to do, and he could get next shot after Cejudo, and he could just build up his wrestling credentials to be able to take on the human backpack. Next little bit of news. Dana White is looking to book Colby Covington versus Khamzat Chimaev. And I've talked about it a little bit in length before, but I held off on it. But now we got some good news that apparently Colby Covington has verbally agreed. And are we really going to ask ourselves if Khamzat Chimaev is going to verbally agree for this fight? As long as Colby signs in the dotted line, we're good to go, and this will be a fight for the co-main event of Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman 3. Still don't know the venue for it, but it's more than likely looking to be in London. I believe they're looking at Wembley Station, maybe. But whatever the case is, oh Lord, I love that. I love that. Because we get to see if Colby is truly worthy of his high ranking. I was very high on Colby, and I still am. I have him in my top 15 pound for pound list. I'm more than likely going to remove him now. But the reason why I'm so hesitant for it, and a lot of people are, is his inactivity and his cherry picking of fights. Because let's be honest here, he fights people who are on losing streaks. He fought Woodley, who was on a 2-loss streak, and then he fought Jorge Masvidal, who was on a 2-loss streak, and I think even Robbie Lawler was on a 2-loss streak. That's just the way Colby Covington offers and that admires his talent, because I do genuinely believe he's one of the top guys. But I'm not going to lie to you, I like Khamzat Chimaev better. I think Khamzat Chimaev might be the better fighter. Their wrestling is both so good, but we saw that Colby was not able to use his wrestling almost at all against Usman, only taking him that once. Yes, that counts as a takedown. Meanwhile, Khamzat Chimaev has been ragdolling people. But then again, not the same level of wrestling caliber, so we don't know, we will see. And then next, Bryce Mitchell is fighting Ilia Topuria at 282. 282 continues to be a stacked card. It is staggering. But bizarre, I thought Ilia Topuria was fighting Dan Ige. I don't know what's going on with the Topuria, Mitchell, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to see both of these guys fight. Both of these guys are undefeated fighters, and oh man, this is a good matchup. Ilia Topuria, he's an asshole. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. He is an asshole. The only time he was ever in the right was honestly against Patty. But no, he's an asshole. But man, he's entertaining. I love watching Ilia fight. I love watching him knock out Ryan Hall, and I loved his knockout of Jai Herbert. That was one of the best knockouts, and it just got overshadowed by Meatball knocking out, I cannot remember her name, unfortunately. Forgive me. But man, this is going to be a banger fight. We're going to see if Ilia's just excellent all-rounded skill set is going to be able to take on Bryce Mitchell's insane wrestling. Who knows how that matchup goes? 282, man, that's looking good. Speaking of 282, Jones. I don't know if it's Jones this time, but yep. It was just recently came out today that is confirmed virtually that the main event of 282 would indeed be Yeti versus Glover 2. Now, there are a few things kind of in the woodworks that led us to believe that it would be Jones-Stipe. They didn't announce it. Also, they put Stipe back in the top 15 pound-for-pound rankings and removing Whitaker. All this led me to believe they're looking to sweeten the deal for Jones-Stipe. Yeah, no, it looks like it's not happening. But then Jones comes out and says, immediately after, that he is preparing to fight Stipe December 10th in Las Vegas. Not sure what's going on with Stipe in the UFC, but yeah. What's going on with that? I don't know, actually. I think it might be Stipe. I think it might be Stipe now holding it up. I think he just wants to wait for Ngannou. I'm not sure. I hate it if he is. Like, I really like Stipe. He's a really good fighter. But guys, let's be honest. Stipe waits. He's a waiter. He waits and cherry picks for his spots. And that's annoying. Just fight. Bro, fight. You're going to get more money fighting John Jones than you would Francis. Let's be honest here. And honestly, I like Stipe's chances against Jones. I'm not sure how that goes because of massive ring rust for both guys. And also Jones going up to heavyweight, his first fight at heavyweight. I don't know. This has been MMA News with Gomi. Bye-bye.
You better win your fight because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass.